What do you guys think about that?
Do it. That would be exactly what they need. I don't think the Lakers would be that stupid, though. Why would you bring in a second flailing, flopping piece of toilet paper?
Well, you know what the thing is? Well, he gives you a legit post option though, so he would be an upgrade over.
And he's young. And
he gives you help. That's the second thing.
And I think his development has been really stagnant thanks to Kobe, like pretty much shotjacking his whole career.
Yeah, I don't see it happening. I don't see LA doing that.
No,
personally, Jerry Buss basically came out and said that Bynum's untradeable. So I don't see.
Yeah, he's not dumb. I mean, he's not dumb. He knows what win championships.
He's dumb to bring in Mike Brown.
Bruce, I really want to go off right now. I'm just telling you, man. I'm trying to hold back here.
Oh man, don't let these idiots in the chat.
No. It's gonna be, and it's because people keep heckling me in the chat about Skip Bayless, and someone's getting yelled at.
What are you texting about Skip Bayless? You're on this show. This show is the anti-ESPN, and you came here to text about Skip Bayless? The exact opposite of what we represent? Come on, y'all.
Look,
go text to the Skip Bayless listeners about us. That would be a better usage of your time.
But Bruce, I want to say something, because you have a right. You know, we have a right to be annoyed by what LeBron said with that one comment. Okay?
Yeah,
but yeah, exactly. But Skip Bayless is already making it clear that he's going to go off about what LeBron said. Here's what I'm going to say. Why in the world should a racist prick who's made money, who's made potentially hundreds of thousands and made his name off of degrading an African-American athlete, why in the hell should a racist like that get to comment on what LeBron says in an interview?
Well, who cares? He's an old, wrinkly old man. Would you rather listen to young guys like us who know our stuff, who aren't old and wrinkly, or would you rather go listen to some idiot that's paid by a station that you know is garbage? You know, I mean, come on. What we're saying, are we sitting here and sugarcoating it? Am I sugarcoating how I feel about LeBron? No. You get the truth here. You get us. We call it how we see it. It's the way it is, and that's that. So, you know what? Let me get the next caller on, and then I'm going to go to Brandon and Sean, and I want to get their opinions on my question. He's been patiently waiting here. A staple on the show. What would the show be without Marv?
You know, I am to talk about first of all, I would like to congratulate the Dallas Mavericks on a crucial victory in Miami. You know.
Hey, you got to mute Brian just temporarily.
Yeah, man, you got to, guys, respect the show, please.
All right. Well, let me go to Sean, or no, let me go to Brandon, because Brandon was one of the first ones on Stafford Poe that I go to Brandon. So Brandon, Dallas, you know, do you feel that in some way, shape, or form they kind of caught lightning in a bottle, or do you think this is a sign of things to come next year that they're going to be dominant again? How crucial is Tyson Chandler for their success and re-signing him, and then also, what are the two things you would change on the Heat if you could change two things?
Well, obviously Dallas was hot the whole playoffs, but, going forward, they're a little older, but they're so freaking deep. I mean, I don't think it really matters. I mean, they have so many guys that, they can distribute, all the minutes up so everyone's fresh for the playoffs. And if they get Caron Butler healthy again, that's another quality guy on the perimeter that could score some points for you. So, I think Tyson Chandler, obviously you got to get him back. I mean, you sign him, you win a championship. So, I mean, I'd keep Chandler. And for the Heat, obviously the coach needs to go, and they need to really look at that team, and, all the players need to have specific roles that they need to carry out, not just, everybody play all around, just just do everything. I mean, there's got to be a little bit of, structure there.
Yes, I agree. So let's get Sean's thoughts on these questions.
Hey, yeah, what's up, guys? Hey, first thing I would do is I like the point of, just as long as Jason Kidd comes back, I think that's a big key. I think he has one more year left in him. Actually, a couple more the way he's playing. He's not the same guy as he was back in the day. And the thing is, you have Caron Butler coming back. And if he's healthy, you can keep him. You're just going to add a little bit more extra weight on there, a guy who's also another playmaker who can hit his shots. And then you definitely 100% have to sign Tyson Chandler. I think we're all on the same level here, guys. And then when it comes to Miami Heat, you got to get a coach who doesn't know his ass from his head out, right? And then you got to definitely bring in a coach. I would love Pat Riley to just come down, next year and coach. But a guy like a Jerry Sloan, I think, would fit perfectly for this team. Another thing I would do is the next move I would make is I would definitely trade Chris Bosh 100%, because I think what you can get for that money, you can get extra pieces that you can really work around LeBron and Wade. I think the Bosh thing, I never thought he was worth the money. He's very soft. I call him the 7-foot Nick Van Exel for a reason, because he stays out there in the perimeter, and the Bostrich wants to take jump shots all the time. And he's just a soft guy. So with that $15 million, guys, there's a lot you can do to get in. And I think with the coaching and that, you can make some really good moves. And the Miami Heat, they can possibly be back if you make these things happen.
All right, I want to get my answers. I think that Dallas does need to do a little bit of tweaking, because they've got some trade value right now for guys like Terry and Barea. And if you can shop them, behind the scenes to where they won't know, and just to kind of fish it out there and see what you can get, I think it's worthwhile. But also, Tyson Chandler is so crucial to their success going forward, because when he came to the team and brought a defensive mindset and real effort on boards and defensively, and his energy level. He's like their Joakim Noah. They have got to re-sign him, otherwise a team like Miami could scoop him up. So I definitely think that's huge. That's what Dallas Mavericks fans should be looking at the most going into the offseason, is Tyson Chandler. And then with the Heat, I don't know if it's by trading Bosh or Chalmers or whoever the hell you got to trade. Anyone that you can get value for, you got to trade them, and you got to get a center. You have got to have a rebounding center who's good at setting screens, who's good at defending the pick and roll, and that's a tall order. Now, there's a handful of guys that they can look at. So they're going to have to go into the free agent market's going to be kind of thin, but they're going to have to go around the league, and general managers are going to be hesitant to work with Pat Riley because they understand the ramifications of helping the Heat get what they want. So Pat Riley's really got his work cut out for him, and Pat Riley needs to come down and coach the team. There's no doubt about it. Erik Spoelstra is a player's coach, and with this team, that is not what they need. They need a guy who's going to put a boot in their ass, and Pat Riley is that guy. They need Pat Riley heavily. There's no doubt about it, guys. Going forward, this whole LeBron needs a post game and Dwayne Wade and the leader. I'm not on that ESPN talk. I'm talking facts here. Going forward, that's what those teams need, and I hope my Bulls kick both their asses in the conference finals and finals next year because everything plays out similar. So that being said, you know what? I should probably start bringing on some of these callers, guys. So sit tight, and we're going to keep you guys involved. So callers, you're going to have to bring it. We want to hear intensity from you guys. We want to hear passion, and you're going to have to be entertaining. Otherwise, we're just going to have to move on to the next caller. We'll let you get your points in, but the guys that we have on the show right now are sticking around because we we really think that they bring a lot to the table as callers. So let's see if Tyler is available. I tried to go to him earlier, and there was no response. And of course, I go to the switchboard and it's locking up, so just 1 second, folks. Bear with me. Very interesting topics tonight. It definitely played out in a certain fashion that we've got a lot to talk about, so you can't complain about that. I mean, that makes it fun. So breaking down the personalities and stuff and how I think LeBron's a douche and stuff like that was, of course, triggered by what he said. But at the same time, that's part of sports, Joseph.
What we got on the line, guys?
Just a second, Joseph. I'm trying to get Tyler in, but the switchboard, there's so many callers. There's 39 callers lined up on the line.
Hey, and another thing that I want people to quit sending me messages about in the chat, etc., is that this proves LeBron can never be MJ. I never said he would be MJ. I never said he was even close. Okay, so give that argument up too. Hey, LeBron's not Michael Jordan. Oh my gosh, LeBron is LeBron, and Michael Jordan is Michael Jordan. I can't believe it. Okay, so no more messages about that. I get it. Okay, LeBron's not Michael Jordan. He never will be. So people need to give it up. There's never going to be one. Just give it up. Okay?
Joseph, that is so stupid. Like it's a God-given right that someone's going to come along to be MJ. Where the hell does that thought process come from? I mean, what? All of a sudden there's going to be another MJ? What, did he have a love child with LeBron's mom? You know, it makes no sense.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I guess in the future we should get mad at every band that comes out that's not as good as the Beatles. Okay, if we're all making sense here. It's ridiculous, man. There's only one Michael Jordan, the greatest player of all time. Okay, never lost in the finals. LeBron already 0-2. Whatever, okay? LeBron is carving or killing his own legacy, however you want to look at it, and he will go down as LeBron James. His birth certificate says LeBron James. His gravestone will say LeBron James, or maybe LeBum James. But that being said, we'll see what happens next year. I still think it's hilarious, all the Kobe fans going off, laughing at this when your team got swept. And you know what? For the Miami Heat's sake, this is the worst Miami Heat team that you're going to see for a while. So enjoy it while you can. And I'll tell you what, Laker fans, have a great time with Mr. Potato Head running your team on the sideline with his hands in his pants watching Kobe Bryant jack up shots.
Oh, yeah, that's the winning formula. Mike Brown running the helm of your team.
Doesn't that make you feel great as if you're not a Laker fan that you have Mike Brown coaching that team? And
that's just a breath.
That's 25 shots a game, you know.
Fresh air.
It's going to be reckless.
Joseph, what is it that LeBron said that was so controversial?
I don't have the direct quote in front of me, but he made a comment. They asked him about choking, etc., and he basically said, well, everyone that wants to see me fail is going to wake up the next morning with their lives and their same problems and same jobs, and I'm going to keep living the way that I live, or something close to that. So that was the comment that.
What to give verbatim, because I heard it firsthand. Someone asked him. They said, "How do you feel, knowing that there's a lot of people out there who were cheering for you to fail, and you failed?" And he goes, "Well, I'm not worried about that, but I always think they got to wake up tomorrow. They're still gonna they're still gonna have their same lives. They're still going to have their same personal problems, and I'm going to still keep on living the way I'm living." And I'm like, what the did you just say? Are you serious? You're taking a shot at those less fortunate than you? Like that makes up for your failures as a professional basketball player? Come on, man. That's low.
Hey, guys, I know one thing. He may have millions, but we all have the same amount of rings as LeBron. All right, I'm just kidding.
Oh, yes.
That should make you feel a little bit better, Bruce.
That being said, You know, now this is a stupid tweet by LeBron because I don't think God cares about basketball. But he said, he just tweeted, the greater man upstairs knows when it's my time. Right now isn't the time.
Upstairs.
No, God, leave it on God now. Come on.
No. He didn't say God. It's the man upstairs. This mythical man upstairs.
Oh, come on. We can't scrutinize the way he defines God. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, sure I can. Go watch the LeBron Illuminati videos. Anyway,